The Paul Skenes rookie debut patch card 101 has been pulled by an 11-year-old kid in the Los Angeles area, supposedly. The value of this card is estimated to be around $1 million. They think it'll sell for in an auction, or they think it could at least be listed for. I don't know. That's not up for me to decide. That's up for all the people who are going to auction on it and put bids out there. But all I have to say is that the Pirates, and I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm not just saying this because I want the card to stay in the Pittsburgh area or come to the Pittsburgh area, but the Pirates are actually offering an extremely good deal. And like, you guys hear me out before you just say like, oh, he's dumb for thinking that because the Pirates want to give him 30 years worth of tickets, XYZ. But no, hear me out, because this is the same concept of, do you want $1 million now, or do you want a penny doubled for the next 2 months? Because you're going to end up with a lot more money having the penny doubled for the next 2 months. So this is my argument. Let me read through real quick the list of everything that the Pirates are offering you. 2 season tickets behind home plate for the next 30 years, which again, they don't specify where at behind home plate. It's just behind home plate. A meet and greet with Paul Skenes, which is cool, but that's just an experience. 2 autographed Skenes jerseys. Now that's the next thing of value, which is kind of cool. 2 Paul Skenes jerseys that are autographed. That could be worth something one day. A softball game at PNC Park with coaching from Pirates alumni. Cool. That's an experience. A private tour of the Pirates spring training facility of Pirate City and Lincoln Park, plus other unique experiences at the Florida homes. Alright, again, just experiences, not really anything that's like worthy of saying that I should give away $1 million card for. And then taking batting practice and warming up with the team. Again, another great experience. I'm from Pittsburgh. It would be cool to do that, but is that worth $1 million to me? No. So none of those things really are that valuable. The one main thing is the first thing that they say, which they don't specify on. 2 season tickets behind home plate. Now, if you are the parents of the 11-year-old kid in the LA area that found this card, if this is a true story, please watch this video. Anybody who knows the parents of this child, if you see this video, please tell the parents to watch this video. Because I strongly don't think you should just try to sell this and get the $500,000 or $1 million or whatever you think you can get because you think you can invest it. Because honestly, most people aren't great investors. Most people end up losing money. Your kid is 11 years old, and you have a very great opportunity for the next 30 potential years, and this is why I want you to hear me out, the next 30 years to set this 11-year-old kid up for success. Now, I wrote down, I'm going to read off my list a little bit, but I broke down some numbers. And again, you can check my prices. What I'm saying, how you would check if this is actually a doable thing, go on Ticketmaster, StubHub, SeatGeek, Vivid Seats, wherever you buy your tickets from, and check what Pirate home game tickets are going for right around behind home plate. And again, you're not going to see front row. And that's why I'm saying you got to not jump at the opportunity to agree with the Pirates on this. Look more into it, see what else they can offer, because everything's negotiable. Worst case scenario, you tell them you think this is $1 million card and you're going to go sell it. But everything I just listed to you, plus tickets behind home plate, which I keep going like this because you never know where they're actually talking about behind home plate. I would almost argue for front row. And if they say that they have season ticket holders that already have all the front row, I'd say, well, I'm giving you a one-on-one Paul Skenes, so is it worth it or not? And if you still want to maybe say, okay, well, what about second row or third row? But I would honestly argue that I want front row behind the home pitcher plate. And again, it could be behind the pit, like home plate, and it could be anywhere. It doesn't need to be the first seat right there, but anywhere in those sections that you see on TV all the time when you're watching and you see those front seats. I want one of those front seats is what I would argue. Well, 2, because you get 2 season tickets for the next 30 years, and this is where my math breaks into. So do these numbers with me. Say the goal is you think that card, and you're the parents of this 11-year-old that just got this card, and you're saying in your head, well, this is $1 million card, and I want to make sure that my son can get like $1 million worth of like money one day worth for this. So do these numbers with me. Say you take the 30 years from the Pirates, the 30 years of 2 season tickets behind home plate from the Pirates. Again, you don't know what row, where at exactly you are. You just know you're behind home plate. So for this, we're just going to assume you're middle of the section. You're not anywhere super duper great. But all the prices that I'm listing, again, you can go online, check any random game in the Pirates season. They're already up for sale. And go to any game, check behind home plate, see what the tickets are selling for. And I promise you, just about any game you look at, the numbers that I give you will actually be lower than what the Pirates are selling them for right now, or like fans that have the season passes. Because again, most of these people are resellers trying to sell their tickets for profit. And I understand that this sounds like a lot of work having to sell these tickets, but as someone who has multiple NFL season passes to different teams and does sell tickets as an income for some of my income, it's not that hard. It's really clicking some buttons, putting stuff online, and making some money. So let's get into the numbers real quick. So every baseball season, the Pirates have 81 home games. You know, it makes up the 162 games in a baseball season. You get 2 tickets per game. So you get a total of 162 total tickets per year times 30 years. So you have a total over these 30 years of 4,860 tickets, which sounds like a lot of tickets. It is. I'm not going to say it's not, but that's over 30 years. Now, your goal is to make $1 million from these 4,860 tickets. So from that point, we're going to do 1 million divided by 4,860. What you will come up with is $205.76, $205.76, 13169 is a decimal. So whatever, you want to round up, $206 per ticket is what you pay once you do the breakdown that you want to get $1 million for all your tickets. Now, again, 1 million is the amount of money you're hoping to get. You have 30 years that you're trying to make that $1 million over. So per year, your dream is that you're going to get $33,333.33 a year for the next 30 years. So if you can just take the time, go and watch some YouTube videos, literally, comment in this video that you're the parents of that 11-year-old. Actually, seriously, contact me. I will talk to you, break down to you how to sell tickets online. It is very simple. And you can look up any game to the Pirates home season. Espion, sorry, my cat is messing with the camera. That's what that sudden shake was. But you can go to any home game on this upcoming Pirates season. It doesn't matter whether it's a weekend game. It doesn't matter because we don't know who's pitching yet. It doesn't matter whether it's a weekday game. Every single game as of right now is selling for over $206 for 2 tickets in behind home plate. Now, again, yes, if it comes to game day, they might go down. You might lose some. That's why I also say make a negotiation with the Pirates. Find out where those tickets are actually going to be. Say that you want them to be front row or you're not interested, or at least second or third at the least. And maybe even like a little bit of a better deal if it's not front row. Maybe you want 4 tickets or something. And then all my numbers are cut in half if you have 4 tickets. So you're only paying literally like 102.50 cents, $102.50 per ticket almost if you get 4. So there's so many different things that you can argue with the Pirates and see if they'll do it. And if they say no, then you still have that card that you can go and auction off with whoever and potentially make $1 million. Say you get $500,000. Say you get $600,000. That's still a lot of money. But I truly, not even because I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, not just because I'm a Pirates fan, but I truly think if you were the parents of this 11-year-old, again, an 11-year-old, so we're saying the next 30 years, so till this 11-year-old is 41 years old, he could make, for sure, almost guaranteed, very, very little work, $33,333.33. It's like, that's not a crazy amount, especially if he's in LA. Yes, 35 grand's not going to be like enough to live on or anything, but these numbers are just strictly saying you want to get that million. Again, these numbers are saying that you get that 205.76 or the 206 per ticket and listing it at that on Ticketmaster. If you look up a game when the New York Yankees are coming to Pittsburgh or the LA Dodgers are coming to Pittsburgh, those might be $600 or $700 tickets. Especially if you can get them almost front row. If you don't get screwed by the Pirates and they give you like row M, if you get row A, B, or C right behind home plate, you are almost 120% going to be able to get at least $206 per ticket if you sell them early in the season, and especially anytime a good team's coming. So if you don't think that you couldn't make that $1 million out of 2 tickets over 30 years, and that's the thing too, all these numbers are based on today. You don't think in 20 years or 30 years that those ticket values might even be going up, where like the average game to go to the Pirates behind home plate right now might cost you $200 a game, but you don't think in 20 years that might not be on average 30 or $300 or $400? Like, that's the thing, is you get those tickets no matter what. The price of those tickets don't change. You get those for 30 years. So you got to understand, no matter how much those tickets go up in value, you still get them for 30 years. So that those tickets that are worth X amount now that you're thinking you can make $1 million, if you take the tickets and break all those down and sell them over the 30 years on Ticketmaster or whatever website you want to, you might end up with 2 million, 2.5. So you might have a situation where your 11-year-old kid now at the age of 35 can sit on his butt and guaranteed make 60 to 70 grand a year off of tickets that the Pirates are sending him. And that's the other thing. Make sure that you tell the Pirates that you plan on selling most of them. Make sure they know that you might even sell all of them, because you don't live out in Pittsburgh, but you want that as part of the agreement. They are your tickets, almost like a PSL with like football teams, what they do. Like, you own the right to those seats. I would maybe even look into that. See if the Pirates will offer you some sort of PSL rights with the seats after the 30 years, to where then those seats are still yours, but you have to renew the tickets. And then your son might have a way to make income for the rest of his life. Now, again, I don't think having 2 or 4 baseball tickets is going to be enough to survive on for the rest of his life, but if he's like me and he's into sports, maybe he'll start buying other tickets. Maybe this Pirates tickets could be the start of his ticket business. Like, I don't know exactly how to call it. I'm basically like a ticket scalper, but it is legal. I have season passes to multiple different teams, and then I sell them each year individually, each game, and I make money. And this could be the start of him doing that. This could be just the beginning, an easy $1 million start. But the only way you're ever going to know is if you actually take... Sorry. The only way you will ever know is if you actually take the step, contact the Pirates, and are willing to do that trade-off. And that is my strong suggestion, why I say take the offer to the Pirates. But don't take it as they're giving it. Try to negotiate. Like, I would even try to get more than 2 signed jerseys, or try to, like, most of those going to the facilities and getting the train with the team and stuff, if you're not truly a Pirates fan, you're a Dodgers fan, you're not going to care for that. You're not going to want to fly all the way out to Pittsburgh for that. So honestly, see what you can upgrade that's actually worth money to you. But that's just my own opinion. I've rambled on long enough. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm D-Webb. I just do all kinds of random videos. I was at a card show today, and people were kind of talking about that whole situation where the kid had got this money, and then I watched the Justin Gamble's video on this, and I saw that he actually said the polar opposite. He's saying just take it to auction and get whatever money you can. I disagree with that. Nothing against Justin Gamble, but I think the long-term investment, even if you could get 1 million or 1.1 million from the sale, I still think you would do better off with the 30 years worth of season tickets. Again, based on my numbers of what I just showed you, as long as you can make at least $206 per ticket for the 2 tickets over 30 years, and you can look up the going rate of any home game right now to the Pirates. Again, it's January, so the season doesn't even start for a few months. So yes, ticket prices are a little higher than they are the day of the game, but if you do the math right now, you could make a lot more money selling these tickets, and you'd have your own business, and he would learn about selling tickets and maybe buy other teams and have a whole growing business through it just from taking this offer. And you could even sweeten it by, again, everything in life is negotiable. Tell the Pirates you want more X, Y, Z. Obviously, we all know that the Pirates owner, Nutting, is very rich, and he doesn't spend much on the team. We still stink, so he's got money to play with. So that's just my own input. I'm going to let you guys be on that. Tell me what you guys think in the comments, what you would do if you were the parents of this 11-year-old who just pulled the 101 Paul Skenes debut rookie patch. And I don't know, that's crazy. That could be worth $1 million. While I was editing this video, my friend called me and he mentioned, because I told him what I was working on, he told me one more thing which I did not realize. I guess you can sit with Olivia Dunn, Paul Skenes' girlfriend, during one game, I guess. I'm not sure how many games you get to sit with her in her box during a Pirates game also if you give the card to the Pirates. But that's not even really worth money. That's irrelevant. Even though I have her card, I'm not some fanboy that's going to be like, yeah, just because you get to sit with Olivia Dunn and talk to her, that it's worth that selling that card. No, definitely not. But the Pirate tickets and other stuff I would say is worth it. But that's just another perk. That game maybe fly out for. Alright, final thought as I was editing the video too, which is very, very unlikely, but also what are the rare chances you get those season passes and you're allowed to sell them, and then the Pirates somehow in a few years keep Paul Skenes, get a couple other good young guys, and before you know it, we're a playoff team and we're actually like selling playoff tickets, maybe going to the World Series. Again, unlikely. Don't quote me on that one, but I'm just saying there is a chance. So there's so much possibility with those tickets and very little chance of like not making it at least 500, closer to $1 million, more than likely over $1 million. But again, I don't think just selling the cards the right bet. Take the tickets, and that's my opinion. Just whatever you do, do not hold on to that card thinking that it'll go up in value in a few years. Either sell it, auction it off, do whatever, get the 500K, the $1 million, whatever it's worth, get that money, or do the deal with the Pirates. Do not hold on to that card thinking it's going to go up. That will be your biggest mistake. In a year or two, they'll have another 101, or even in a few months, they'll print another one that's a 101, and that card is going to sink in value. Do not think that that card's going to keep going up over $1 million. This dude's a rookie. Just sell that thing or trade it to the Pirates. Recommend trading it to the Pirates.